All right, guys, we're here at Mec-Gar and we're going to check out their new metal Glock magazines.
Well, folks, welcome to the NRA 2025 in Atlanta. I'm just going to do a little quick thing on the Glock metal magazine that we brought out in the market a couple of weeks ago. It is the 18 rounder for the Glock 17. It is a flush fitting 18 rounder. A little bit different than the others are. The more foremost or the biggest thing and different is that this is out of steel and not polymer with a steel insert. We did make some different things to it to make it better or different from the other stuff. There's no hole for the magazine catch. There's a little indent or dimple, which means that you can still use the standard magazine catch on a Glock pistol. Nice. You don't have to swap it out for a metal one. And you can also use a metal one if you want to, but you don't have to. 18 round capacity instead of 17 rounds. Bright green follower, which means that if you look through the back of it, you can instantly see how many rounds you got in the magazine. Right. Just visible even in semi-darkness. Okay. One of the bigger details with this magazine per se is when you take it apart for cleaning, you don't need a pair of pliers. You don't need a special tool for it. Every Mec-Gar magazine has that rectangular stop in the bottom. You just push it forward and in, and off it comes. All the internal components in the magazine are interlinked, okay, which means that you got a 50-50 shot of making that right when you put it back together again, okay? So, easy to clean. You don't have to take them apart for cleaning. Right. Just clean this as it is, put it back in there, put the floor pad back on, and you're good to go. Nice. And also for the gun, and when you're shooting the gun, all of these guns are made safe, by the way. So when you try to get a magazine out of a Glock, you normally have to do a little bit of a flick to get it out of there. In our case, if I do this, it's going to fall free. Right. If I do it like that, it's going to fall free. Put it like that, it's going to fall free. Nice. Yeah. So it's free falling out of the gun. Half of my customers that I sold this magazine to has bought the magazine just for that reason alone. Right. Because if you're doing this in competition, you're going to have a tenth of a second there, tenth of a second back. Yeah. Now you got 3 people in 1, 2, and 3 in the competition lineup within 0 point something percent. Yeah, for sure. That could actually lose you a match. Exactly. Time to do the flick nowadays. And not to mention the added round of capacity. Exactly. So it's 18 rounds instead of 17. Yeah. And we made that happen because of the spring design. And the ribs, once again, I forgot about that. The ribs on the magazine actually they're there for reinforcement. So the magazine will not bow or expand when you put rounds in it. Makes sense. And it will still fall free with 18 rounds of 9mm in it. Nice. That would be the gist of it. We also do have, right now, a version of the same magazine for the Glock 19. Just a different floor plate to it. Yeah. Cover the gap, because this is Italian, and after all, design, look good, all that good stuff. Right. So make that look, cover the gap with that one. There will be a dedicated Glock 19 magazine coming out at the end of May. Does it have an extra round of capacity in it, or is it? We don't know yet. Okay. We're trying to make the decision, because one of the things with Mec-Gar is that we want our stuff to be 110% reliable. Right. Especially in a gun like the Glock 19 that a lot of people use for self-protection over here. Yeah. And so if we make a magazine that takes 15 rounds, that's 110% reliable. If we make one that's 16 rounds, is only 99% reliable. Yeah. We're going to go with the 15 rounder. Sure. They will try to put the 16th round in. They're designing the final pieces of design made right now, but we don't know quite yet. Okay. It's either going to be 15 or 16. Sounds good. Well, we appreciate your time and thank you. It's my pleasure. Yes, sir.